What's good, y'all? My name is Zach Young, and welcome back to Young Money Sports. So I've realized that on this channel, I haven't really made a baseball video yet. You know, I've made a video about football, plenty about basketball, and even one about hockey, but I've never made one about baseball. So I figured right now, I'm recording this right after my team, the Cleveland Guardians, just got another win over the Baltimore Orioles, 10-8, to move them to 51-26 on the year. I figured I'd just come on here for a little bit and talk about my thoughts on the team and just where I think they could go, because this team, they have been easily like the biggest surprise in baseball this year, like by far. Like I can tell you right now, as a fan, like I'm just enjoying every single moment of this, man. Like this has been just such like a pleasant surprise, because just with the moves, or really lack thereof, moves in the offseason and how really last season went, I really had no expectations of this team really doing anything like this going into this year. You know, I figured like it'd be kind of more of the same, but right now, I mean, we're on pace to win over 100 games, which is just insane to me. Just everyone has taken such a massive step up. You know, I can't give enough credit to Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan was always a guy that I've been super high on ever since his debut in 22, and he's only managed to just take those expectations and just, you know, exceed them tenfold, man. He's batting, I believe he's batting almost 400. Like, it's close to that. Like, he could easily become the batting champion by the time this year's all said and done. And I legit think he should be in the conversation for AL MVP with how he's been playing. And what's also just insane to think about is like we lost our best starting pitcher, Shane Bieber, early on in the year due to Tommy John. And that was like, I think after they started off about 3-0, 4-0. So where you really thought like, oh man, this is gonna be a huge blow. Like they're gonna cool down from this. But I mean, I haven't seen it yet. Everybody else has just stepped up. You know, there's been some questions with our starting pitching, but you know, they do just enough to, you know, really let the bullpen work when the time comes. You know, they don't most of the time. Like, you know, there are times where it gets really bad early on, but most of the time, like, the lead is manageable, or the team, like I said, the Guardians have the lead when the bullpen starts to get working, and that, you know, that lets them actually get to work and show their skills, which they've done plenty of times this year. And the reason I think they're able to do that is just because, like I said, everyone has taken such a massive jump on offense. Like, you know, Josh Naylor, he's very streaky. You know, he'll be very hot and cold, but that's just a lot of baseball players. But when he's on, like, he's really on, dude. Like, I think he's hit about 20 home runs so far this year. And he's a great quality running mate with Jose Ramirez, who, by the way, you know, he's my favorite player in baseball easily. And he has been just as good as he normally is this year. I can't say enough about how well he's been playing this year. It's just great to see him actually, you know, play well and also have some help behind him too. And it's just resulted in a team that, if they keep playing like this, could actually make a really good push, not just in the playoffs, but to the World Series, which would be just incredible, man. I just think it's about damn time that this team and these players really get the national attention that they deserve. Like, you have some of the best hitters in the game. I think the best bullpen in the game easily. And like I said, I have the best closer in the entire league in Emmanuel Clase. It's just, we have so many good things going for us, and you really wouldn't know that. It's just, you know, the Guardians really don't get talked about as much as you would think, despite the fact that I think they're like maybe now half a game out of the best record in baseball. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, if they don't want to talk about us until we get to the World Series, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Who needs them? Who needs the media, man? Like, we just gotta keep doing our thing. And I think these players, you know, obviously there probably will be a little bit of a cool down period. Like, we've seen some stretches where they look rather questionable, and I think that time there's going to be a couple more times like that. But I think overall they are a good, consistent group that keeps finding ways to win, and that's something you really need for a good postseason push. And I really hope that this isn't just a good regular season team. I hope there can actually be some results in the playoffs. I also really hope that this video doesn't end up jinxing them and they go on like an 8-game losing streak when this is posted, because knowing me and how when I love to talk about my sports teams, that's when they decide just to forget how to play. So I'm really just hoping that that's not the case with this team, because this is also just a really likable team, man. They got a likable team, a likable manager, just a lot of likable things about them. Of course, it's a biased opinion. You know, I'm a fan, but you know, there have been players. There's still other players on that team that I don't like. But I've had sports teams in my time, not just in baseball, that I don't like. Just like there's a lot of unlikable players and coaches and all that stuff. But it really isn't the case with this team, man. They're just a fun group to watch. But that's gonna do it for this video. I just got finished recording a video, the audio for my video on Shaquille O'Neal on the Boston Celtics. So keep an eye out for that. You know, I've been wanting to work on that for a while. I got a new series going on, and that'll be the first episode. But I'm really excited for that video. So like I said, just keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all later.
A swing and a drive to deep right, away!